Those little ones really gave me a run for my money. Those ones gave me a run for my money a while back, too. Oof. What is this place? This is an interesting... Not gonna lie, it's actually pretty nice. I might as well look around for a bit. Nice place. I don't know why, I just feel like I want to...
There you are. At ease, Draco. At ease.
How the hell you know my name?
At ease now. Last I remembered, you are technically the brother of one of my granddaughters.
Yeah, Sorry. Force of habit. Nice being sneaked up on.
Forgive me. I apologize, but I did hear. I heard a little birdie, or in this case, a little celebi, mention that you wanted to come meet with me. Well, I figured I'd save you the time, and so I did an astral projection for you.
Yeah. I do feel a little weird, like something... This isn't something I'm not used to, I can say that much. Wait a minute.
It happens sometimes.
Now that I remember correctly, weren't you the possessed form that was inside her?
I was, but my real identity is Azara, former queen of the foxes. And, well, as you can already tell, I'm now the ancestor of the Fox Kingdom.
I'm well aware of all that. But honestly, for a bit of a dream state, I could buy a picture worse.
What would you prefer, worse? I can always get that arranged.
Hey, easy there. I was just making a joke. Relax.
I know, and I was playing along with the joke.
That little piece actually does those wonders, but I'm sure you're also aware that I got both the little ones with me now.
Yes, that I'm aware of. Definitely quite a shock to find both of them there. Let's just say that little Yenna, I expected to arrive in this timeline. But with little Rosaria, that definitely adds a little interesting twist, but still nonetheless, best at least both of them are protected so that way their present selves do not be erased.
I made special arrangements, so hopefully they will be better protected unless they decide to sneak off again.
They're always the adventurous ones. Trust me. While I used to reside in Yenna's body, she always seems to sneak all over the area of the castle as soon as she learned how to walk. And once she started gaining a little bit more independence due to, well, the royal duties of her parents, she would explore the gardens a lot. No one really paid too much mind to it until her and Rosaria grew closer and they tend to wander outside of the kingdoms.
Of course, but one thing troubles me. The way the little Yenna described the event before she arrived here is, I don't know if maybe it's an alternate time or something like that, or before or after. I'm trying to clarify because from what I remember, from what I was told, Bargil sent her to Earth.
Okay. Well, I will clarify on what is going on. So, the threat that is looming, that is going after little Yenna, decided to pinpoint her on Christmas Day about 2, 3, possibly 4 months before Bartol's mind got poisoned.
Okay. So this makes sense. It's starting to clarify a little more. Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a
During
time.
that time... Go ahead.
Yeah, during that time, that would be definitely when everyone's busy as hell preparing for annual balls and stuff for the kingdoms.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and during that time, from what I could be able to remember, apparently little Yenna was asleep beside Marina's throne until someone was able to finally go and fetch her. Apparently, somebody conveniently forgot little Yenna and forgot to wake her up in her room. It was a little off, but then, however, everybody started looking for her around the palace. No one ever thought to look in the throne room.
That doesn't make any sense, but who the hell would gain from this? Why would someone target her in the past?
You gotta remember about how Yenna is today. She has several titles. The Angel of Life, the Guardian of Mobius. She is already a mother. She already has her beloved. There is a lot going on, including her not just being the Princess of Death, but the Princess of the Foxes, being next in line for the throne. But also on top of it too, there is a lot that she could be able to gain with how her abilities are going up to this day. In fact, right now, there is even a threat that technically is currently looming over Yenna, present-day Yenna. Apparently, he's trying to interrupt her quest by planting a seed of doubt within her. Now, as for this threat that could be targeting her in the past, honestly, I can't even read it out either. The aura that it emitted is beyond what I have even seen. It doesn't match to anybody that I have even met. However, I can guarantee that this enemy that present-day Yenna has to deal with is not the one that had traveled through time in order to hurt her.
Time travel risking the consequences for altering time and history. This guy's got to be has either well connected, he's extremely powerful.
Possibly, but right now, I did send Celebi. I already sent Celebi to go and collect her. And to keep her here in the present day. And I even gave her specific instructions to not let little Yenna get hurt. Do not let little Yenna come eye to eye with her present day self. And to make sure that her memories will be wiped clean by the time this threat is eliminated and Yenna needs to go back home.
Well, I already asked Celebi about it, but I did share a little bit of what's going on presently, compared to their past. I didn't indulge too much, because I did not want to overwhelm them.
I understand. Though, however, because of how little Yenna and little Rosaria had came in, it must have at least been an obvious guess that they come from two different points in time. Because because from what I am able to find out, little Yenna had been separated from her family thanks to Bartol about a few days before Marina was murdered.
Someone tried to alter time that much.
Though, however, looking back and trying to sense everything out, I didn't see any threat going after little Rosaria. So, from what it seems like, it could be a possibility that something had happened to where little Rosaria did use that key in order to get to a safer place. Right now, it seems that this point in time is considered a safe place for both children.
We'll do our best to keep him safe. But yeah, definitely need to focus. Definitely need to focus on one threat at a time.
Right. But just as long as Celebi is able to protect the children, there should be no worries. But speaking of threats, though, I find it quite interesting that for somebody who swore himself to be a guardian knight and called my granddaughter his sister, that you would reject the power she wanted to give you.
I have my reasons for that. Because honestly, I took it more as an insult. That I had to use a Chaos Emerald just to prove a bond.
Draco? I don't know whether or not to call you overly sensitive or just stupid.
Let me explain myself first, before you be kind of a little judgmental of me. Everything we've been through together, I have to, and I not once relied on the powers of Mobius. I've relied on my own strength. And after everything we've been through together, yes, some other hiccups in the road happened when the corruption thing happened, and I came back and did my little thing there, and we came back stronger than ever. And to come, yes, I understand the meaning of it, but to me, it just felt like an insult that everything we've been through together, I have to prove myself, prove that our bond is genuine through a rock. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I hear very few we's, but there's so much I's. You gotta remember, a bond is between two people. So the we's were able to prove it. But, on top of it too, you could have actually did a lot of deeper thinking with your sister going through mental torment.
Oh. No disrespect to you, lady. When I swore to become her guardian knight, that was the proof that solidified the bond we have. And I stand by that oath until the day I die.
Well, that oath would be pointless if you keep up with that attitude.
Well, if someone keeps questioning my freaking bond to her, then yeah, I am going to keep taking an attitude.
Maybe it was a good idea that you're going to be having somebody else watch over the little ones. Because with that attitude, all you're doing is feeding that dark little force, the Negaverse. And if you keep on feeding it, you could end up killing innocents, including those close to you.
Do you think I know
Now,
more of that?
Yet you seem to be doing it constantly. But now, if you let me finish, like I stated, Yenna is currently going through a mental torment right now. However, this individual seems to be coming from what some would call somebody will call him a loner state. But with his words, though, claiming that everybody that Yenna knows, even her own boyfriends, are just either using her, just taking pity, just pretty much making the bonds false, even referring to her as the destruction of everyone. From what it looks like, it seems more like he could either be after her title or somebody who wants to conquer the planet as well. Because from what I can tell, this individual has no allies of his own. and also extremely cold-hearted to the point where if someone were to try to rip his heart out, they'll probably break their fists because of how cold it is.
It's his loss. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes,
You're gonna go the lone wolf
possibly.
route for so long. Trust me, I've been down that road. But eventually, you find those, you forge alliances, you forge bonds, you forge everything, and that's what gives you strength. Being cold, you're not gonna conquer anything. In the end, you're gonna fail. He's just gonna fail like every other person that's come and threaten us.
I understand. Though, as for Yenna, though, I have high confidence, despite this mental torment, that she will be able to unlock her true guardian form. And, well, I know I told Raziel this, but I might as well put you in the loop as well, since you are her guardian knight. The path that she is currently walking upon, with trying to unlock her guardian powers, as well as her obtaining the powers of the Angel of Life, they're just only 2 out of 3 paths that have been presented to Yenna. There is a third one out there she had accepted, but she's struggling with. I already have a guide set up for her there. I already have guides set up. But there will be moments where a lot of people are going to be questioning them. Now, as her guardian knight and her brother, my suggestion to you, if you actually value your bond with her, a few things. Do not question her methods. But if she does need your help, feel free to help her. But only if she asks for it. And now that I think about it too, maybe the bond that you two have, there's something else within it. And that is why you tossed away the Chaos Emerald. And it's not you being her guardian knight.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'll give you a hint. It may be vague, but it may give you something to think about. You call her your sister. Keep treating her like one for the rest of your life.
Well, obviously, yeah. I am gonna do that. As for your little certain methods, I mean, I understand she does have tendencies. In fact, something, I don't know, I'm feeling something weird going on with her as of late. And as for staying away until she asks for help, I always do that. How is she gonna grow if I'm always there to hold her hand?
I was just simply giving you a reminder. But, thankfully, you seem to have already gotten the hint after somebody tells you the first time. Now that is someone who is a guardian knight and true family to her. Meanwhile, I had to keep reminding her father to... I understand if he misses his daughter and can be protective, but there is a difference between being protective and worried, yet all in the name of family, and being so overprotective to the point where he may end up going outside of the rules of being a guide.
Can you blame the guy?
Well, I will also state this too. I did not find this out until recently, but There's not one but two miracle children with the powers of death.
Wait, what?
Again, there's a second miracle child out there, Draco, that Azrael had. However, the information didn't relay over to him, so Azrael had no idea. As far as I'm aware of, with how the timelines match and with how old this individual is, it was before he decided to marry Anihara.
Okay, so you're not going to chew him out later. Got it.
Well, you know what? I'm his mother-in-law. It's my right to chew him out whenever I feel like it.
Okay, fair enough. I understand that. But you also keep... the way I hear it, I know... I mean, mother-in-law, I understand that, but I think to those guys, from what I know about, they still call you mother. Regardless.
Yes, of course. And I completely understand. After all, technically, in a technical sense, we are family.
Yeah, but what do you want me to do about this information then? What? Someone try to find maybe that she has some kind of brother out. She actually has a half brother out there somewhere, or a bro. I don't know.
As far as I'm aware, this individual, yes, is male, is her half brother. But was somebody? Hold on. But I recommend if you do see anybody that could possibly have the same aura of death, or possibly a same aura that matches 50% with Yina's. Feel free to have a talk with them, see if they may know anything about Azrael, or if they have any information in regards to their past. I know this may sound a little bit extreme, but I recommend starting with the Werewolf Kingdom, because thankfully, the child was born before the whole kingdom got turned into werewolves.
Yeah, go back to the place that gave me this damn curse. Okay, that sounds like an adventure.
But only do so when you feel that you are ready. But otherwise, continue with your duties not just as a brother, but as a father and a husband. Gotta get your priorities straightened out now.
No, I understand that, and believe me, that's my top priority. Right now, I just want to make sure that friggin' Tiana gets her what she wants to do before I decide to go out there and start chasing, like doing a wild goose chase or something like that.
I understand. But I will say this.
I'll say this. Why are you telling me all this when you should be telling your so-called son-in-law?
I'm telling you this because, unlike my son-in-law, you actually are able to listen the first time. With my son-in-law, however, I actually tried reaching out to him. Apparently, he seems too busy doing some mental training with a few individuals, and on top of it too, he seems to be taking Yena as the number one priority, rather than focusing on his duties.
Tell you what, if I ever get a chance to talk to him again, I'll relay this information to him. See what he says.
Yeah, just remember too, when you do go meet up with him, just if he ever decides that maybe he would like to take up the role himself and save you all the flashbacks and PTSD with the Werewolf Kingdom, just let him know. Check the Werewolf Kingdom.
I'll be sure to let him know about that, yeah.
But
and honestly, I do apologize if I got defensive with you about the whole little chat earlier. You're not the first, to be honest, it's not the first time that my bond with Tiana has been questioned.
I completely understand. Though, I will be honest. There are a lot of bonds that she had created that I question. However, just like when you find your soulmate, you can question someone's intelligence, but never question the heart.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard Raziel say that a few times. Especially to his current beloved now.
That is true. But at any rate, seems though that our time is up. I'll let you get back to what you need to get done.
Yeah. I guess it is. I'm starting to feel a little weak right now. Oh boy.
Alright, at ease. At ease, I'll be sending you home right now.
Okay. Ugh.
Return.